Tonight on Square News Newsbreak, Matthew gets diarrhea. Xbox raises its prices. EA is bought by Jared Kushner. And other stuff. All on tonight's special event. Hi, everybody. I'm your host for this super weird episode. It's a news break because we can't do a regular episode this week, but we can do a shorty. We can do a shorty little episode. I'm here with my co-hosts covering news and weather, Jim Banks.
Hello.
What's the weather like out there in Omaha? What's the weather like in Omaha today?
I'd rather know what it's like in Des Moines.
70 degrees.
Yeah, but what about Des Moines?
I mix up
I can
Omaha
ask Amanda.
and Iowa.
It's pretty nice here. You know, like 70, 75 degrees, sunny.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like in balmy where do you live again? Balmy Vancouver.
Right now, partially cloudy, highs in around 18 degrees Celsius, which is, it's sweater weather, I would say. It's going to get a little warmer next week.
I mean, I don't know how they do things in Canada, but in the United States, they do not open the news with the weather. You open the news with the headlines, Johnny.
Oh, sorry.
It's just a
and
little.
here with
It's just
sports,
a little preview. Yeah, that's me.
as always, is Vanessa Sports Girl.
Yeah, there's some kind of sports game going on. I can confirm this because I heard my neighbor clapping his hands, and that's something he only does during sports time. We are trying to get word of what sport is being played, and maybe even go so far as to find out which teams are playing that particular sport, but we make no promises. Mm-hmm. Back to you, Johnny.
As we all know, Vanessa's home team is City. Go City Animals.
Go City Animals. We believe in you.
I thought you were a Besaid Aurochs fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like what's it called? Xanarkin.
The Aces?
Oh, the Xanarkin Abes.
Yeah.
Aces, yeah.
Abes.
And in the skipping rope front, how is Vivi doing at jumping rope?
Vivi is up to 30.
That's
it's
pretty
a
good.
good start, but we believe he can go further. And we're looking forward to seeing what kind of rewards he gets for all these skips, because some people do it for the love of the game. Not Vivi. He's doing it for the ethers.
Yeah.
And I'm Johnny. I'm just getting word that Titus has died after being struck by lightning multiple times.
Oh, wait. I thought he already was dead.
Yeah,
oh,
so
he's
fine.
dead again?
Yeah, he's a ghost. What don't know
What
he's
doesn't
a ghost?
know he's a ghost? Yeah.
Vanessa's least favorite kind of ghost.
That game is
He was
full
trying
of
to
those
dodge
things.
lightning in the plains.
That's really something that should be left to the pros. By the pros, I mean me, because I did it. I'm the one.
Yeah.
You dodged the lightning 200 times?
Yeah, I sure did. Ultimate Gamer.
Wow.
Everybody said you can't do it and you won't do it, but I did it. Now they have egg on their face, because I went to their house and I threw egg in their face.
Yeah.
Not just any
All
egg,
right,
that
so with our-
mayonnaise and microwave egg I keep making.
With our headline news, we've got our correspondent, Jim Banks. Jim, tell us about the Saudi PIF fund and its investment into electronic arts.
And try
Yeah,
to do it
so
in a way
this
that
fund-
won't get us canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or killed.
so this...
We don't want to get Kushegi.
This
Yeah, we don't want to get canceled or killed.
I feel like I'm only like a little bit aware of this news story. Like, I know that this fund has purchased EA, but I know that purchase has also left EA $20 billion in debt.
Yeah,
So, like,
they're doing the
did
Toys
they-
R Us thing.
did
It's
they
a leveraged buyout.
Yeah, I don't. explain that to me.
Okay.
Our financial correspondent, Johnny Brandon.
Right. So from a financial perspective, they have enough money, enough liquidity to pay for, I think, like 35 billion of this sale. But they're like, okay, well, we'll take out a loan, but the loan is in Electronic Arts' name. So,
oh, that's what they do with all these bankruptcies.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the first like professional jobs that I had in my industry, that happened to that employer. They went bankrupt and then they got leveraged out, and then in 2 years they were gone.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a thing. Leverage buyouts are terrible because it's like, oh, we're all in the red. Of course you're in the red. You just took out a $20 billion loan against EA.
Now you're even more in the red.
Mm-hmm. But of course, the point and the goal is not to make money by having the company run as a company. The point and the goal is to break up the company into itty-bitty pieces that you can then sell.
And also give yourself a nice big payout as you do it.
Give yourself a nice big payout and get control of the FIFA games, which everyone sort of thinks is the only reason the Saudis are interested in the first place.
Well, but they aren't FIFA games right now. They're EA FC because EA and FIFA had a little spat 2 years ago, and now they aren't. They're not called FIFA. But I think the Saudis might be able to money bag their way back into FIFA's hearts again.
Probably. They money bagged their way into getting FIFA to play in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Speaking of Saudi money, there was a big comedy festival there recently with your favorite comedian, Jimmy Carr.
And Dave Chappelle? Oh, wow.
And
was
Dave
Bill
Chappelle.
Burr there too?
Yes.
That is like I feel like every couple years like I get a reminder that as much as like these people talk about like, you know, free speech and all that shit, that means nothing compared to them getting a little bit richer. You know what I mean? Like
Dave Chappelle
their
said he could
principles
talk
are not
about
principles.
stuff. He said they could talk about stuff in Saudi Arabia way more than he could in the United States. Because in the United States,
except if it's about the royals, or except if it's about their like slave labor.
Yep. That stuff will get you killed. But you know, but you can talk about trans people probably.
Yeah, but like
as long as you're really mean to them, probably.
And he's not even talking. Dave Chappelle's not even talking about like the actual attacks on free speech going on in the U.S. right now, which is bonkers. He's still talking about the trans stuff? Are you fucking kidding me? Look around you, you bonkers nutso! Ugh.
Yeah, but what's worse? Getting, your livelihood taken away by the government, or someone online saying that you suck?
They were very mean to him.
They were really mean to him. They really hurt his feelings.
And that's, like, I really liked Dave Chappelle's stuff back in the day. And, like, it was annoying how, like, jock bros took it and kind of made it racist somehow. Like, the worst people really... Like, that's why he left comedy for so long. But he just came back, like, as a rich weirdo who gets mad if anyone
seemed like completely out of touch with like everyone else, you know. I feel like maybe comedians are more susceptible to it, but I feel like sometimes or a lot of times with like something breaks their brain and they become like different people. Like Dennis Miller, it was 9/11. For Dave Chappelle, it was like fucking off to Africa for a while. Like their brains break and then they become fucking weirdos. John Lovitz remembered he had to pay taxes and now he's a fucking right-wing weirdo.
Yeah.
The Saudi prince's Steam profile changed to "I bought EA, thanks Reddit."
Oh, I didn't realize that Reddit was involved in this sale.
Probably like they told him to. I don't know. But it's just funny that he's got he's a big gamer. He might just keep EA, like he's kept SNK around and hasn't liquidated their assets, but he's not Jared Kushner, who is
I
now
would
involved in this deal.
I would love to be delightfully surprised, you know? Like, maybe they'll keep things going. Maybe they won't get involved in, like, editorial issues around, like, BioWare and other organizations that have traditionally had more liberal mindsets. And maybe everything will be fine.
Maybe
Maybe
keep
everything will be fine,
Codemasters
Johnny.
around and not.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it could be good. Like, you know, I think the way I look at it is even if they destroy EA and, like, you know, tank all these IPs and we don't get another Dragon Age or whatever, maybe something better will replace it. Something even better than Dragon Age, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure,
Just like
buddy.
everything. Maybe something really good is going to happen. Maybe something better will
Yeah.
replace everything.
Like, EA hasn't exactly been great stewards of a lot of stuff they own, like Ultima. Remember the last Ultima game 27 years ago? Or like Wing Commander. They haven't done much with the Wing Commander. Or any of that Origin stuff, really.
Yeah. Plus, if you think about it, we already have a lot of games. Maybe we have enough. You know, everyone always complains about their back catalogs.
That's kind of where I'm at. I haven't been buying new games lately because I'm like,
John's like, I think I'm done with video games now.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't want to keep spending $90 on games. It's especially like Canadian, like they're $90 now. It's so much money.
It's wild, yeah.
I'll still keep buying them. Like, I do kind of want to get Borderlands 4, but I still haven't finished Borderlands 3. Anyway, so yeah, that's the EA story. I don't know. I don't think it's going to end well because it's a leveraged buyout. I think that the Kushner side of things will just want to, chop it up and take lots of money. Do you think a merger this big will be passed by the FTC? Like, there's got to be. I mean, the U.S. government's got to.
Johnny, Jared Kushner, buddy. Jared Kushner. It's going to get rubber stamped. It's already done, basically.
They wouldn't just rubber stamp something just because it's done
The
by the son-in-law of the
FTC
president.
loves mergers these days. Mergers are great.
Yeah, no kidding.
Competition is only bad for the consumer, and everyone loves
Hey,
a
you know
monopoly.
what? Speaking of mergers that are totally fucking consumers, Microsoft has raised the price of Game Pass. And people are mad about it.
How do you feel?
It's kind of shitty. You know? It sucks. Like they're laying off all these people and they're like raising the price of Game Pass. They're investing all this shit. Microsoft just seems like a terrible company. I don't like them.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about it?
I really think the thing that killed it for me was them killing off the Perfect Dark, the new Perfect Dark game. That looked really cool. And just them going through all this stuff that
done.
Yeah, all this stuff that they'd been working on for years, and really plugging in all their summer game fests and things. They're just like, nah.
It definitely makes it...
they're barreling towards just like filling their Game Pass platform with like AI generated video game shit, right? like in 10 years, it's gonna be a fucking AI video game vending machine.
Mm-hmm. You'll probably be able to like plug in some premise and just make your own video game, and you can play that.
Yeah, I'll be playing Alan Wake 15, even though Remedy stopped making them after 3.
I'm sure there's still I'm gonna get Outer Worlds too because I love that first one. That's coming out.
Yeah, me too.
That is a Microsoft game.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're doing a lot of things that are not great, like all that Azure cloud monitoring all phone calls in Palestine, and just
I think Microsoft is pretty good, and when the country is broken up into different techno-theocracy states, I plan to be a proud citizen of Microsoft.
Oh, that's nice.
We're all going to have to pick a company. How about you, Jim? What's your
Why
favorite mega
Microsoft,
company?
by the way?
Geography reasons.
Oh,
Geographical.
okay. All right.
Geographical reasons.
My favorite megacorp. Gosh. I'm. I might also say Microsoft. Actually,
sweet.
I mean, they're the company that, even though they've offended me a lot, have offended me the least of all the mega corporations lately. So I guess that's what I'm going with. John, how about you? Who are you? Which mega corporation's boot are you licking?
Oh, I guess Disney, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's a great choice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
They own all entertainment, and I do work in TV and film, so really, I have to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll miss you, Johnny.
This is a sad
but,
episode.
Maybe someday there'll be
Yeah.
a collaboration that will allow us a communication window with each other.
Well, one of them's going to buy the other. Maybe Disney will buy Microsoft after the AI bubble implodes.
What are you talking about? Implodes? AI is here to stay.
I mean, it is, but not at this level. And there's
What could go
funneling
wrong?
so much money into it.
Yeah, I have heard talk of some companies starting to realize that it doesn't do anything and it's not good, and sort of regretting how much they have spent on it.
There was actually a study that was put out by MIT a few weeks ago. I was talking about it at work. That they found that 95% of companies who have invested in AI have seen zero return on investment.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing keeping the U.S. economy afloat right now, so... Ooh. Yee.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
totally
Don't
fine.
worry about it.
There in a year, like, manufacturing will be back, baby. We'll
Oh,
all
yeah,
be on the
that's
factory
right.
floor working our hearts out.
With good wages?
Well, we'll
We'll all
probably
be
get some
working on the
company
factory
script.
floor.
Yeah.
It'll.
Oh, boy. Well, how about we talk about Rock Band? You know I love a Rock Band. Although I never got Rock Band 4. Maybe I should get it. Is it still up this weekend? Can I still buy Rock Band 4 on not 360, the Xbox Series X?
Didn't they use all the good songs for the first rock bands? Like, what do they even have left?
Every other song? Let me see.
I
Let me see if I
guess.
could still buy Rock Band. Because I think that on 360, the USB ones still work. Or not on 360, on Xbox. I keep calling it 360 because I'm old, I guess.
Yeah.
You know your 360s. Your PS3s.
Tell us what kind of songs they have while you're in there.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. You guys vamp for a while. How's weather out there in city, Vanessa?
Weather in city too hot. I expected it to
Really?
be fall time, autumn time now. It is October, but weather still thinks summertime, and I don't like.
Oh.
But
Wow,
I
now
did
look,
put
it's
up some
got...
Halloween decorations, trying to like coax it into getting its shit together.
It's telling me that how great the new Game Pass is. I can get
Oh,
Ubisoft
cool.
Plus Classics with Fortnite Crew coming soon.
Oh
75
my
day
God.
one. Yeah.
Don't
Amazing.
cancel us, bro.
Please don't cancel us.
Hey,
It's gone.
I heard that.
It's too late. I missed it.
Oh,
No
Johnny.
more Rock Band. Well, I could probably buy a used copy at the game store.
I didn't realize it was getting delisted.
Yeah, me neither. Until yesterday, I found out it was getting delisted.
Wow.
Yeah, and all the DLC, like they have a 10-year license for the songs,
Mhm.
so any DLC, it's going to start slowly getting removed.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
Can't believe
It
I
never
I
occurred
missed
to
out
me
on
that
Rock
they'd have
Band.
a limited license. You can buy a physical copy.
Yeah, maybe I'll go do that later today. That's okay though. And yeah. Is that about? Oh yeah, Vanessa, do you want to talk about the hot Goggins news?
I do. I want to talk about Hot Goggins news. Before we launch this, and I'm just going to say it, people are starting to talk about Goggins. They're like, why is Goggins in everything? Why is he selling everything? The answer, of course, is he's a working actor and he is trying to make a living and pay his mortgage and also build up enough money so that he'll be able to retire if and when he falls out of favor as an actor and has less work. But the big news here is that Walton Goggins is coming to Fallout 76. That's right, everyone's favorite online Fallout game. Johnny and I have spent, I don't know, upwards of probably 10 hours in that game.
Yeah, 10 or
we're
20. I think like
hardcore.
20 hours. I think we played
Yeah.
somewhere. Well, maybe 10. I mean, there is a large point of that time was Vanessa playing the tuba as I walked towards her.
Yes. Which, and I want this on the record because people still bring this up, I only did because you told me not to play the tuba while you walked towards me. And
Yeah.
I mean, that was basically a handwritten invitation saying, please play the tuba while I walk towards you.
Are you like that girl
So-
from Arthur who's like, it's a good thing I can't read?
Yeah. I'm exactly like that. And you're like that boy in Arthur who makes the little fist and smacks her right across the face, even though she's just an innocent little child.
Punt, punt, whomp. Those are the sounds of my fists.
It was full of rage. It was impressive and powerful.
This one's called Hurdy. This one's called Snuggles.
Oh. I want to like Snuggles the best, but I kind of like Hurdy. I don't know why.
Oh. Well, I have a game for you. It's called Vigilante. And it
Okay.
involves punching people in the wiener.
Oh, I watched a video about that this week.
What'd you think?
But,
You did?
well, I think so. I watched a video about something about punching people in the wiener. I thought it was called Vigilante because I kept getting
Yep.
excited when I heard Vigilante, and then I realized you weren't talking about the hottie from Peacemaker.
Oh, you like that guy. Isn't he
I do.
problematic?
Vigilante himself or the actor?
The character.
He does sometimes like kill people for doing things like a graffiti or something like that. But you
Right,
know,
yeah.
he just has a little bit of black and white thinking going on.
He's kind of a sociopath.
He doesn't kill prostitutes.
That's
Their
good.
Well,
lives are
that's
already hard
something.
enough.
Is that what he says?
That's what he says.
Oh, wow. Huh.
So, what
Porky-
was I talking
Porky
about?
says meow.
Punching people in the dick. I thought, Johnny, here's a little behind the scenes insider knowledge for the listener. Johnny in his new video talked about the video game Vigilante and whether or not it was gay and asked the viewer to rate the game on a scale of gayness in the comments. I didn't do this because between you and me, Johnny, I would have given it like a 3. I didn't
Oh,
get
do
it.
it.
I don't get why punching a man in the dick is gay. I'm straight.
Then give
and
it
I
a
punch
3.
men in the dick every day.
That's true. And you're very straight.
I'm very straight and very
Hi.
strong.
Hi,
In my
girl.
punching fist.
Mhm. Are you
Pick
excited
her
for
up and
Walton
show
Goggins
Show
to
Porky.
be in?
Show Porky.
Oh,
You excited
wanna
for
see
Walter
it.
Goggers?
let's see. I'll try.
Show Porky. Okay, so am I excited for Walter Goggers to be in Fallout 76? No. I'm not excited because, yeah, Porky! There she is! Oh, she's so mad that she's picked up. She's like, why is this happening to me?
She
Daddy,
hates
why?
it.
Daddy, why?
She does not like being picked up.
Neither does Nuke.
Does other cat like it?
Chungus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Chungus likes being picked up. That means she doesn't have
Yeah.
to walk.
I was gonna say. Chungus has gotta love that. Like, oh, sweet.
Porky's lost
Chungus
a
probably
lot
dreams of like Chungus wants to be one of those like women on a sedan with 4 men carrying the sticks. Like,
I
Walton
did see
Goggins.
it.
Sorry. I am neither excited nor upset about him being in Fallout 76. I think it's fine. I don't think I'm probably going to pick up that game again. So it doesn't really impact my life directly. And me being a very self-centered, selfish person, I don't really care about things that are going on that don't impact my life directly. You know, it's like, it's fine. It's whatever. So, good for him. I'm glad he's getting paid. As I mentioned before, I do believe he has a mortgage and potentially a family. I'm not sure about that one, though. But if he does, they're going to need that sweet cheddar that you get from appearing in Fallout 76. And I guess I do think that it's nice that it's integrated into the overall Fallout world.
I got a little annoyed that they're
questions.
like, it's a different story. I'm like, come on, why make it a different story? You can. It's not that hard to nudge it at the same time.
I have a question for you guys. Do you
Yeah.
think that could they well, probably not, I guess. Do you think they could put him in the game and not pay him? Or put his character in the game? Like, let's say they put like his character, but they only kind of use his likeness.
Yeah, if
Could
they
they
use
do
his
that and not pay him?
likeness, they would have to pay him, I think.
Yeah.
Except that he's so done up in makeup in that show. Maybe you could
I was
get
curious
away.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if they I don't remember what his character's name is, but like if they just put a noseless ghoul who spoke with like a southern accent and wore like a duster, would that like, you know, would he have a case, I guess?
I think that he probably would, but they might just settle it outside of court because I don't think it's a total slam dunk.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's an interesting question. I do think, though, that, you know, like back in the day, you would have to really try and work to get actors convinced that, like, being in the video game tie-in for whatever they were in was worth their time. And
Right.
now I think attitudes have really changed to that, you know, where people will be like, or in a lot of cases, they'll even sign a contract, you know, if you sign on to some franchise film, be like, I agree to be in, you know, 3 tie-in video
spin-off
games or
merchandise and the like. That's why Tobey Maguire had to be in those Spider-Man games, but also sounded like he absolutely hated being in those Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever listened to Tobey Maguire's performance in especially like Spider-Man 3. He does not want to be there. He gives it
Yeah.
He
one
sounds
pass.
annoyed as fuck.
Yep.
He sounds very salty.
Yeah, but I think that these days, actors have either grown up with games or they at least have come to recognize, like, oh, 60 million people are going to hear this performance. I guess I'll, you know, not just phone it in.
Yeah. And also I can like do this from my house in my pajamas and I don't have to go anywhere and they're paying me $1 million.
I'll
That one
do it.
Spider-Man. There was that one Spider-Man game where Bruce Campbell narrated it and did such an amazing job. Vanessa boyfriend.
I liked that game.
Bruce Campbell.
I've met that guy. What do you think about that?
You met Bruce Camby?
You
Yeah.
met Briscoe County?
Yeah.
Briscoe County Jr.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep himself?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Ashley Williams?
Yeah, I think that that might be an example of someone who was involved enough in like nerdy subculture to recognize that there were benefits to doing digital media before it became totally mainstream.
I think there was probably a good like 15 years in there where Bruce Campbell was probably supporting himself doing like fan events.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, like, yeah.
Oh man, I would love to do that. Like, I should get into acting just so I can be on like one sci-fi show and then go around to fan events. It sounds like the
All you have
ride
to
it
do
out,
is be a bridge crew member on a non-Discovery Star Trek, and you will, I love Discovery, but fans are a bit weird on that one for reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could be a bridge crew member. How hard can it be? Oh, the flux capacitor, Captain.
Yeah, just don't be a Lux and a
Flux
Troy.
capacitor.
Don't be a Lux and a Troy, because then only the gay Trek fans will love you.
But that would kind of be nice too. You know? Like, I wouldn't mind being left alone by the other fans and just hang out with, like, the gay nerds.
Mm-hmm.
I could DJ, you know? Like, show up as a guest DJ at some nerd club for nerd night.
Kat just sent me a photo of Hephaestus from Hades 2, and he's a big shirtless beefy bear.
Oh, do you like him?
Ooh. Hephaestus is one of my favorite, like, he was the god, right? The Smith god,
Yeah.
right? That was Hephaestus?
Yeah.
The Smith god. The only
Yeah.
ugly god on Olympus.
Wasn't he beaten by Zeus? Or am
He,
I just throwing in
No, a lot of stories say that
Aphrodite, right?
he was chucked off Olympus by Zeus.
That's right. Well, he was married to Aphrodite, wasn't he?
He was, and that's a great myth. Basically, Aphrodite was causing a whole bunch of problems, not like through any fault of her own. I would say more all the men were causing a whole bunch of problems because they were like, oh my god, I gotta marry Aphrodite. And Zeus couldn't take it anymore, and he was like, okay, Aphrodite, you have to pick a husband because everyone's so thirsty for you, and they won't shut up about it. So if you're married, like, maybe they'll chill. So all the gods got together to, like, make a pitch for why they should be chosen as her husband. And, Hades was like, oh my god, I'm the god of wealth. I have all the money. Like, you could be so super rich. And Ares was like, I'm the god of war. I'm so hot and ripped. Like, everyone thinks I'm super buff. Hermes was like, oh my god, I'm so fast. Everyone made their pitches. And then Hephaestus came forward and he said, I work really long hours and I wouldn't be around a lot, which is great for a woman like you. And she was like, sold, married, done. And they got married.
And he's, at least in this game, he's a beefy bearded boy. He's not ugly. How can you say he's ugly?
No, I mean, that's what they said about him, but I think they were just being haters.
Mm-hmm. They just don't like a big beefy boy.
They don't like a big beefy boy. They don't like a god that does things that might benefit men. And, being like a Smith god, he sort of had a whiff of the Prometheus about him. Like, oh, are you going to teach these humans how to do shit? We don't like that. We like them ignorant.
Here's some trivia. Some Hephaestus trivia. In God of War 3, Hephaestus was voiced by Rip Torn.
Ooh. Interesting choice.
Pretty cool version of Hephaestus, if you want.
Not
that.
Rip Taylor.
Pretty cool design.
I always mix up Rip Torn and
Torn.
Rip Taylor.
Rip Torn.
Rip Taylor would have been a great Hephaestus. Like, hi, everybody!
And he like throws the confetti out.
Yeah.
It's me!
Kratos, it's so good to see you! All right. Well, how about we sidle over to the level up segment, our favorite segment, Julie's favorite segment.
It is Julie's favorite segment.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Julie.
Vanessa, how did you level up?
Great question. I've been watching a couple of TV shows about superheroes, and I'd like to talk about them both, because they both involve similar themes. I'll try to go light on the spoilers, but if you're not interested in hearing about this kind of stuff, put on your earmuffs. I have been watching Season 2 of Peacemaker, and I've been watching Season 2 of Generation V, which is the spin-off of The Boys. Both of these shows are very political and very particular in their point of view. They are not afraid to parody people in power and things that may or may not be going on in your country. I don't know where you live at this very moment. Gen V was a little bit softer on it in the first season, but the last season of The Boys really, really leaned into kind of poking at America First attitudes and things like that. The superhero analogy for racism is alive and well in these shows. And so that's kind of always interesting to see if you're into that kind of metaphor. And I think that Gen V this season is doing a pretty good job, and that's in no small part to their new villain actor, and his name is, we all know it, and I definitely know it, and did not just forget it. He's one of Jim's favorites. His name is Hiram Hirschhorn.
Oh,
Hamish Linkletter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it Hamish or Hamish? Yeah, Hamish.
Hamish?
Hamish.
I would.
Hamish?
Hamish Linklater. He's a great actor. He's just like a straight up great actor, and he's really good in this show. He plays the new sort of director of the college that these young students go to. He is creepy. He is intimidating. You don't really understand what his deal is and what his agenda is. I am really enjoying it, and I think, Jim, I don't think you're at all interested in superhero stuff, but it might be worth checking out this second series just to see old Hamish do his thing.
Yeah, I like the boys series, and I've always meant to check out Gen V, but haven't. But I've been hearing really good things about the second season.
Yeah, the first season was a little bit rough. I think I liked it a little bit more than a lot of people did, but this season is going really well. I'm enjoying it a lot. And in the DC universe, Peacemaker is on the prowl. And boy, howdy, James Gunn has a perspective, and he's not afraid to share it. And that perspective is racists suck. So he is causing a lot of waves with his...
what a brave stance.
Stance.
It sucks. It sucks that is kind of a brave stance in 2025.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. I don't know if anyone is actually upset about it or if people are just claiming that other people are upset about it. But I think they did a really good job this season. I don't want to get into exactly what happens because it sort of builds up to it. I mean, the first season, and here's a mild spoiler for the first season, you sort of learn that Peacemaker's father is a white supremacist, and a lot of the tension has to deal with that, and this is just kind of amped up from there. So those are two great superhero shows, and I think we can all use a little bit of heroic inspiration from time to time, so why not check out Peacemaker or Generation V? Or not, as I've said many times, I don't care what you do. Johnny, how did you level up?
I watched a film called The Long Walk.
Oh, no.
I won't spoil it, I promise.
I mean, I'm okay because, as I've said before, as someone who has experienced a large amount of ankle and foot trauma, I don't think I can watch this movie.
There is a lot of ankle and foot trauma in this film. I will just say it's maybe the most ankle and foot trauma in a film. Like, more than Die Hard.
But not as bad as Misery. I think Misery's got the worst one.
I don't know. I think it's pretty equal to Misery.
Yeah, I can see it. Man, Stephen King got a real thing for fucking up people's feet, huh?
Yeah, that guy's a creep.
He's like the opposite of Quentin Tarantino.
Stephen King is the opposite of Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino fucking hates Stephen King.
At first, I thought the Major was being played by Stephen King because it kind of looked like Stephen King, those big glasses. But it's Luke Skywalker as the Major.
Oh, I do like that Luke Skywalker. One of my first crushes, Luke Skywalker.
Yep.
True story.
I like his later phase of acting where he's just a growly guy.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Even his last Luke Skywalker appearance was growly guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sure was.
He's always growly guy.
I really like that.
Me too.
But this film, what I thought was interesting is it felt so much like a play, although it would be a hard to produce play because they'd be walking all the time. But in terms of,
they have treadmills, like moving floors.
what I was thinking they could do is like have a screen up to the necks of the actors and then like dangling walking body like puppets they could move. That's how you would make it into, because it's basically a one room play. Like it's these 50 people but the room is a road. But they're all kind of in the same area for a few days, and it's that was a lot. But it did feel very small. I think that's my one critique of it. But in a like low budget movie way, I liked it because it doesn't have much in the way of setting. It really could have been done in a black box theater. But like just like at one point it shows the major executing someone in the past. Like there is a couple of flashbacks out of the road. And it's like, why would he have done that personally? He's supposed to be
I thought the same thing.
The head of an entire country.
Is this guy personally murdering every political dissident in the United States?
Maybe it's just like his hobby.
And like the entourage is 2 cars, and at one point a tank shows up, and the crowd is like 5 people when there's a crowd, and like it felt very, very small. But I still enjoyed it. I would recommend it. I think it was a good film. There's some interesting queer text. It's not subtext. There's interesting queer text in that. And though in the book, because I did read the book, but I literally read it 30 something years ago. So I don't remember there being queer subtext in the book, but I'd have to go back and reread it.
I don't remember. Yeah, but I'm the same as you. Like I probably read it when I was like 17.
Yeah, I read it as part of was it Midnight? It was one of the Richard Bachman short story collections.
Yeah, it was a Bachman.
Yeah,
and those Bachman tales were bleak.
Yep. This is a bleak movie for sure. Yeah. Not a good time, fun time. What was that movie that you were saying? There was like a horror movie that's out that's also like...
it is Bring Her Back.
Right,
Very, very good movie, but it will make you feel like shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I was going to see, not The Fan. What's the football movie? Him. I was going to go see him, but my buddy who was seeing it with was 20 minutes late, so we missed him.
I was gonna go see that, and then I looked up a review, and the guy who I think I showed it to you guys, but the guy who reviewed it for like RogerEbert.com was like, I hate that I traveled all the way into the city to watch this stupid movie. And he's like, I hate I sat in a movie theater on a weekday afternoon and watched this stupid movie.
I'm always up for giving a movie a chance, even if it doesn't get amazing reviews. At least it's something interesting. Especially horror. Yeah. Like, people hated Jennifer's body. It definitely looks interesting. Like, Jennifer's body got savage. I really liked it, but I worked on it, and so, like, I knew kind of what it was about going in. But anyway, so that's how I leveled up. I went and stepped outside my house and saw a film. Jim, how did you level up?
I stepped outside of my house and saw a film too.
Whoa!
I saw a movie called The Good Boy.
Doggy?
And it stars a dog named Indy. It's a haunted house movie that stars a dog.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I was scared a couple times. Like, there's a couple really good jump scares in it and some genuine creepiness, and had a surprisingly emotional ending. Just a very well-produced little movie, and gosh darn it, that dog is a good actor. What a good boy. That's how I leveled up. Is that it?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
guess that's it.
A shorty
All right.
little episode. Thank you all. I did put in some Patreons. We have a Patreon if you want to check that out. We're going to record the September Patreon tomorrow, I guess. Is that right, Vanessa?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we just got to make sure Matt finish. Well, he doesn't have to finish. We can talk about
I
it.
don't think he's going to finish it. Jim,
He's
do you
done
think you
4
can play a little
apartments.
more on
I'll play it. Yeah,
Awesome.
I'll play some.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I finished that the other day. So, and we have Patreon for $3 a month. You can get every single bonus episode, like the slightly late unpacking bonus that will be out this weekend. And then by the time you listen to it, it should be out.
Mhm.
And for $5 a month, you get to vote. And right now, it's a tie between Mario Paper Mario 1000-Year Door and Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah. I think there's still time, if you're listening to this on the day of the episode release, to get in there. And if you haven't voted for either Persona or
You can
Paper
choose.
Mario, maybe toss a vote there and on which one you'd
Yeah.
prefer, so it's not a tie and we don't have to fight.
Yeah,
I don't mean
if
us
it
and
is,
you. We're not going to fight you, listener. We will fight each other.
yeah, we'll end up choosing. We're not going to do a runoff this time, so you better choose, or we're going to choose for you because you did a bad job and got a tie. But I feel like someone's going to get drunk with power and decide to choose the game of their preference.
They would love
Yeah,
to. I
someone's-
mean, like, time it right. Wait until the poll is about to close and then click your button. You can be the decider.
Isn't there a movie about a guy who's like needs to cast the tie-breaking vote in a presidential election?
Yeah,
Isn't it
with
Yes.
Kevin Costner movie?
Yeah. He's
Well,
like
somebody's
some
gonna
small
swing
town
state the vote.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, just a regular Joe Plumber.
I felt so powerful when we had a by-election last year, although we had a regular election after, which it's not. It ended up not feeling as powerful as I thought it was. That I get to be one of a few swing voters in my district.
Well, I still value your vote over anyone else's, Johnny.
Thank you. And my MLA, so my provincial representative, she just got kicked out of the Conservatives, so that's going to be interesting. Because she critiqued, she didn't like them being like racist weirdos, and was like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Well, what kind of team player is she? Standing on principles? That's not the conservative way.
Actually, I was going to write her a letter thanking her for standing up for people. Like, and even if I didn't vote for her, she, at least she did the right thing, and I think that's honorable.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you all for listening, and I'd like to thank. Speaking of patrons, no matter what as long as you give us some money. We like to thank you on the show. It might take a few episodes, but we do it. I'd like to thank AJL, Isaac Wright, Sexy Grandma's Retirement Home, Vanessa's mom, Robert T. I found Jim's SoundCloud, Militant Decency, Chad Wilson, respectable name, Tracy the Board Queen.
I'd
like to thank Ross Hartley, Hexagon, Samuel Mitchell, Mike, powered by AI, a dyslexic JRPG hero killed my dog, Andy M, Tracy, Amanda Pyers, David Green, and Rachel.
And I would like to thank Keysby Knight, Hayden Neff, Sergeant Spaghetti, Amanda Douglas, Gage Lacharité, Nick, Ryan, Angel, Huxley Iguana, and Arthur A.
All right, that's it for this episode of Square Roots. If you'd like to send us an email to have read on the air, it's squarerootspodcast@gmail.com. Join us at our Facebook group. Are we at a certain point? Are we going to stop recommending people do that?
I don't know.
well,
I mean,
yeah,
where
'cause
else can they go? The Discord?
Our Discord.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah, we're at Square Roots Podcast. I mean, our Facebook group is called the Square Roots Podcast Group for Smart, Cool, Very Attractive People. Or you can find us on Blue Sky at squarerootspod.bsky.social.
We
or you
check
can
it
join our
sometimes.
Discord. Yeah, reach out to us on Blue Sky or Facebook or wherever. We'll send you a link to the Discord. It's kind of where most of the podcast chatter happens nowadays.
I like it when you rate and subscribe and review on Apple Podcasts or Google or Spotify or Ghana or whatever you listen to. And thanks to Stephen Morris for our theme. You can find Stephen on YouTube. Links in the show notes.
All right, for Square Roots, I'm Jim Banks.
I'm Matthew Van Zandt. I'm Johnny Brandon.
And I'm Vanessa.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm waving.